As the day slowly releases its hold on you, allow your body to settle and your breathing to soften. There is nothing you need to do now, nowhere you need to go. The night has arrived gently, and with it comes permission to rest. Let every lingering thought loosen its grip, like leaves drifting quietly from a tree. In this moment, you are safe to be still. Be still and know that I am God. These words rest softly in the silence, not as a command, but as an invitation. Stillness is not emptiness, it is presence. It is the quiet awareness that you are not alone, that God is near, closer than your breath, steady and unchanging. As you inhale slowly, imagine peace entering you. As you exhale, imagine the weight of the day leaving your body. The mind may wander at first, revisiting moments, conversations, unfinished tasks. Let them pass without resistance. Like clouds moving across a calm sky, they do not need to be chased away. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he shall sustain you. You do not have to carry everything into the night. What feels heavy can be placed gently into God's care, where it belongs. Feel your shoulders relax, your jaw soften, your brow smooth. God understands your weariness. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. This rest is not fragile or temporary. It is deep, steady, and secure. It reaches places within you that words cannot fully describe. As the quiet deepens, allow gratitude to rise naturally. Not forced, not hurried. Simply notice that you have made it through this day. Even if it was difficult, you are here now. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. You are being guided, even when you cannot see the path clearly. You are cared for, even when you feel unsure. The night does not need your vigilance. God watches while you sleep. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Let this truth settle into your heart. Safety is not something you must create. It is something you are given. With each gentle breath, sink deeper into rest. Let your thoughts slow, like a quiet river at dusk. God's presence surrounds you, beneath you, above you. There is no rush. There is no pressure. Only calm assurance. If worries attempt to return, meet them with softness. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. You have already done enough for today. Now it is time to trust. Your body knows how to rest. Your soul remembers peace. God's word remains, steady and faithful, holding you as sleep draws near. The night welcomes you gently, and you are free to let go. The quiet of the night opens a gentle space where you can simply be. There is no need to fill this silence or explain it. In the stillness, God is already present, waiting with patience and calm. The Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth. Even now, without effort or words, his nearness surrounds you. As the world slows outside, allow your inner world to slow as well. The soft rhythm of your breathing becomes a reminder that life is being sustained moment by moment. In him we live and move and have our being. You are held within God's care, not only in your waking hours, but also in the quiet spaces of rest. There is comfort in knowing that God does not require performance or strength from you tonight. He simply delights in your presence. The Lord your God is with you. He is mighty to save. He will take great delight in you. He will quiet you with his love. Imagine that love settling gently around your heart, easing every tension without effort. The night can feel long, but it is never empty. God fills the darkness with his attention and peace. Even the darkness is not dark to you. The night shines like the day. There is no corner of your life unseen, no worry unnoticed. God's awareness brings reassurance rather than pressure, rest rather than demand. Let your thoughts grow fewer and softer. You do not need to reach for God. He is already close. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. This closeness is quiet, like a steady presence beside you, asking nothing, offering everything. If emotions rise, allow them space without judgment. God meets you exactly where you are. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. There There is tenderness in his nearness, a gentleness that understands fatigue and longing. As the stillness deepens, sense the calm that comes from being known and loved. God's presence is not loud or overwhelming. It is peaceful and secure. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. This rest does not depend on circumstances. It flows from trust and belonging. Let your awareness settle into this quiet companionship. Nothing is required of you now. You are not alone in the night. God remains with you, steady and faithful, as your body drifts towards sleep and your heart rests in his peace. As the night deepens, allow the gentle quiet to soften every anxious thought. There is no need to solve anything now. Worry does not belong in this sacred space of rest. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. These words are not dismissive. They are kind. They remind you that this moment is enough. Thoughts may still arise, bringing concerns, questions, or uncertainties. Let them come without resistance, and then let them pass. You are not required to hold on to them. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. Each worry can be placed gently into God's hands, one by one, without haste. Feel the relief that comes when you release what you cannot control. God does not ask you to carry what was never meant to weigh you down. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Stillness becomes an act of trust, a quiet surrender that allows peace to take its place. As your breathing slows, imagine tension leaving your body with every exhale. The mind begins to quiet, like a lake settling after gentle ripples. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Peace is not forced. It naturally emerges when trust is allowed to grow. If fear whispers in the silence, meet it with reassurance. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. God's presence does not depend on your confidence. Even in uncertainty, his care remains constant and secure. There is freedom in knowing you do not need to anticipate every outcome. The future rests in capable hands. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will act. Tonight, commitment looks like rest, and trust looks like letting go. Allow your heart to feel lighter now. Worry loses its strength when it is no longer fed by attention. God replaces it with calm assurance. The peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. This peace stands watch over you, steady and protective. As sleep approaches, let these truths settle deep within you. You are cared for, you are guided, you are not alone. Worry fades into the background, and rest gently takes its place, carrying you safely into the night. The quiet peace of the night begins to settle more deeply now, moving beyond thought and into the heart. This peace does not need to be explained or understood. It arrives gently, without force, like a calm that simply knows where to rest. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. This peace is steady, unshaken by circumstances, secure in its source. There may be questions in your life that do not yet have answers. Tonight, they do not need to. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Understanding can wait, rest cannot. God's peace does not depend on clarity. It flows from trust and presence. As your body relaxes further, feel this peace spreading slowly from your breath to your chest, from your chest to every part of you. It is a peace that guards, not one that fades. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. You are being kept, watched over with care. The mind naturally seeks reasons, explanations, control. Yet there is a deeper rest found when the need to know is released. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. This truth is not unsettling, it is comforting. It reminds you that God sees beyond what you can see and understands beyond what you can understand. In this gentle surrender, the heart grows quiet. There is nothing missing in this moment. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. Strength here is calm, not effort. It is the strength of being held rather than striving. Let the peace remain with you as a soft presence, like a protective covering through the night. If thoughts return, allow peace to meet them without struggle. Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times and in every way. Peace is not fragile, it stays. As sleep draws closer, rest in this truth. You do not have to understand everything to be at peace. God's peace surpasses understanding, and it surrounds you now, steady and unchanging, carrying you gently into deep rest. As the night wraps itself around you, imagine a place of safety forming quietly around your heart. Not walls of stone or strength of effort, but a refuge made of care and presence. The Lord is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. These words rest like a shelter over your thoughts, steady and reassuring. There is comfort in knowing that protection does not depend on your alertness. You are free to rest because God remains watchful. He who watches over you will not slumber. While your body relaxes and your mind grows still, God's attention does not fade. It is constant, gentle, and sure. Allow this sense of shelter to settle into you. Like being safely indoors while the night moves quietly outside, there is no need for concern. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Protection here is not loud or dramatic. It is calm, surrounding, and complete. If memories or fears attempt to rise, let them meet this truth without resistance. You are not exposed, you are covered. The Lord will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. There is tenderness in this protection, a closeness that brings peace rather than tension. Feel your breathing slow as trust deepens. The heart understands safety before the mind explains it. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Ever-present means now, in this quiet moment, in this still night. The darkness outside does not threaten what God guards. You will not fear the terror of night. Fear loosens its grip when safety is felt rather than forced. You are not alone with your thoughts. You are held within God's care. Let the idea of shelter move from thought into feeling. Your body knows how to relax when it senses protection. Muscles soften. The mind releases its watchfulness. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Safety here is rest, not escape. As sleep approaches, remain in this gentle refuge. Nothing is required of you now. God surrounds you, beneath you, above you. You are safe to rest, safe to let go, safe to sleep peacefully through the night. As the day fades completely into night, allow your thoughts about tomorrow to soften and loosen. The future does not need your attention right now. It will come in its own time, carried by God's wisdom and care. Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. These words offer relief, not distance. They invite you to rest fully in this moment. There may be plans waiting, responsibilities ahead, questions yet unanswered. You do not have to resolve them tonight. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Commitment here is quiet trust, the kind that releases control and allows rest to begin. As your breathing becomes slow, and even imagine placing every concern about the future into God's hands, one by one, without hurry. Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. Sustaining does not require your effort. It is something God does while you rest. Feel the freedom of not having to anticipate every outcome. God already knows the path ahead. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Hope does not disturb rest. It supports it, allowing the heart to settle peacefully. If uncertainty feels uncomfortable, let this truth meet it gently. The Lord will guide you always. Guidance does not disappear at night. Even while you sleep, God remains attentive, preparing what you cannot yet see. The mind often believes it must stay alert to protect you. Tonight, it can relax. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Acknowledging God does not mean striving. It means trusting enough to let go. As the night deepens, allow trust to grow quietly within you. Trust does not rush or insist, it rests. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. Waiting here is peaceful, unhurried, safe. There is nothing more you need to plan right now. Tomorrow is already held. God's care extends beyond this moment, beyond this night. Let your heart rest in that assurance as sleep gently carries you forward. The quiet hours of the night offer a gentle space for tired hearts to rest. If weariness lingers within you, there is no need to push it away or explain it. God sees the weight you have carried, both seen and unseen. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. His compassion meets you exactly where you are, without judgment or demand. Emotional tiredness can feel heavier than physical fatigue. Thoughts, feelings, and memories may have asked much of you today. Now they can soften. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Nearness brings comfort. You are not distant from God in your weariness. You are close to his heart. Allow yourself to receive comfort rather than striving to be strong. Strength tonight looks like rest. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. This strength does not rush or overwhelm. It comes quietly, restoring what has been drained. As your body settles, imagine gentle care reaching the places that feel most tired within you. God understands every unspoken ache. As a father has compassion on his children, so the Lord has compassion on those who fear him. Compassion here is tender, patient, and deeply reassuring. If sadness or heaviness rises, let it be held rather than resisted. The Lord heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Healing does not always announce itself. Often it begins with rest, with allowing the heart to be still in God's presence. The night invites softness. You do not need to explain your exhaustion to God. He already knows. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Weakness does not push God away. It invites his care to draw nearer. Let your breathing grow slow and gentle as comfort settles deeper. The Lord your God is with you. He will quiet you with his love. Imagine that love calming every restless place inside you, like a gentle hand easing tension away. You are allowed to rest exactly as you are. Nothing needs to be fixed tonight. God's comfort surrounds you now, steady and faithful, easing your weariness as sleep comes quietly and naturally. As the night grows quieter, allow your mind to slow its pace. Thoughts that once moved quickly can now drift gently, like leaves on calm water. There is no need to follow them. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Peace begins when the mind is allowed to rest. Mental noise often comes from the desire to solve, remember, or prepare. Tonight, those tasks can wait. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Stillness is not emptiness, it is trust. It is giving your thoughts permission to settle without pressure. If ideas or memories arise, greet them softly and let them pass. You are not required to engage. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. This gentle redirection does not demand effort. It invites calm awareness instead of strain. Feel the space between your thoughts widen. The mind becomes quieter, more spacious. The Lord gives peace to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. This peace does not rush in. It unfolds gradually, like evening light fading into night. Overthinking often comes from trying to protect yourself. Tonight, protection is already provided. The Lord guards your coming and going both now and forevermore. Guarded minds can rest. They do not need to remain alert. As your breathing slows, allow calm to settle deeper. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. Rule here means to gently lead, not to force. Peace becomes the guide that quiets inner movement. If your mind feels tired but refuses to stop, offer it kindness. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Rest for the mind is just as real as rest for the body. There is no thought you need to hold on to tonight. Everything important can wait. God's presence remains steady as your mind grows quiet and your thoughts fade softly into restful sleep. As the night settles fully around you, there is a gentle assurance that you are not unguarded, not unseen. Even in sleep, you are watched over with steady care. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. This watching is not restless or anxious. It is calm, faithful, and constant. While your eyes are closed, God's awareness remains open. Nothing escapes his care. He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. You are free to rest deeply because vigilance is not your responsibility tonight. God holds it for you. Let this truth sink into your body. The need to stay alert can soften now. Muscles relax. Breathing becomes slow and easy. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. Protection is not something you must earn or maintain. It surrounds you quietly, like a gentle covering. If the night once felt uncertain or lonely, allow reassurance to replace that feeling. The Lord is with me. I will not be afraid. Presence removes fear not by force, but by nearness. You are accompanied, even in the deepest quiet. As thoughts fade, trust grows stronger. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Safety is not distant or conditional. It is here now, resting with you. There is something deeply comforting about knowing that God sees the whole of you while you rest. Every breath, every moment is known. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their cry. Even unspoken needs are understood. Allow yourself to feel held through the night. You do not have to wake at every sound or thought. God remains present. The Lord is my keeper. Keeper means protector, guardian, caretaker. You are cared for without effort. As sleep draws nearer, let go completely. The night is safe. God watches over you with unwavering love, and you are free to rest peacefully, carried gently through the hours until morning. As the night deepens, any remaining sense of fear can begin to loosen and fade. Fear does not need to be confronted or forced away. It can simply be softened by truth and presence. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Light does not argue with darkness. It quietly removes it. Fear often rises in the quiet when distractions fall away. Tonight, that quiet becomes a place of safety. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Ever-present means now, in this moment, as you rest. You are not facing the night alone. If your body has been holding tension, allow it to release gently. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. Trust is not effort, it is permission. Permission to let go of alertness and sink into calm. There may be fears without clear names, feelings rather than thoughts. God understands even these. Perfect love drives out fear. Love does not rush or overwhelm. It remains steady, allowing fear to dissolve naturally. Let your breathing grow slower as reassurance settles in. The Lord is with me. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? Fear loses its power when presence is felt. God's nearness fills the space fear once occupied. The night itself is not something to fear. God meets you in the darkness. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. With you means beside you, surrounding you, steady and calm. As your thoughts quiet, notice how fear becomes less urgent. The Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. Help is not distant or delayed. It is already here. You do not need to remain watchful. God's protection does not fail in the night. Fear fades gently as trust deepens, and you are carried into peaceful rest, secure and unafraid. There is a gentle calm that comes when the soul no longer feels rushed or pulled. Like still waters at dusk, everything begins to slow naturally. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. Restoration does not require effort. It happens quietly when you are allowed to rest. Let your inner world become peaceful and unhurried. You do not need to move forward right now. You are being guided, even in stillness. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. There is nothing missing in this moment. Everything you need is already present. As your breathing becomes soft and steady, imagine calm spreading through you like a slow, gentle stream. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Rest is not something to earn. It is something lovingly given when the soul is ready to receive it. If your heart has felt restless or unsettled, allow it to be soothed now. Return to your rest, my soul, for the Lord has been good to you. Goodness is not loud. It is felt in peace, in safety, in quiet assurance. The mind grows quieter as the soul relaxes. There is no urgency here. My soul finds rest in God alone. Alone does not mean isolated. It means complete, whole, and secure in His presence. Feel yourself drifting deeper into calm. Like water flowing smoothly without resistance, your thoughts no longer need to push or strain. The Lord gives strength to His people. The Lord blesses His people with peace. This strength feels gentle, steady, and unforced. The night becomes a place of renewal rather than concern. Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken. Even in rest, you are held firm and safe. Allow the stillness to remain with you. Nothing needs to change right now. Your soul is being cared for, guided gently into deep rest, like calm waters carrying you peacefully into sleep. The night carries with it a quiet reminder that God remains the same through every hour. What was true in the light of day is still true now, wrapped in silence and rest. The Lord is faithful to all His promises and loving toward all He has made. Faithfulness does not pause when you sleep. It remains steady, constant, and sure. There is comfort in knowing that God does not change with circumstances or emotions. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. When everything else feels uncertain, this steadiness becomes a place of rest for the heart. As your body relaxes more deeply, allow trust to settle in gently. God has been faithful before, and He remains faithful now. Know therefore that the Lord your God is God. He is the faithful God, keeping His covenant of love. This faithfulness surrounds you quietly, like a promise that does not need repeating. If the day held moments of doubt or weariness, let them soften now. God's faithfulness is not measured by your strength. If we are faithless, He remains faithful. Even when trust feels small, God's care does not diminish. The night can feel long, but God's presence stretches beyond time. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Even now, mercy is active, gentle, and renewing. As thoughts grow quieter, let this assurance become part of your rest. God remembers every promise He has made. The Lord will fulfill His purpose for me. Fulfillment does not require your effort tonight. It unfolds in its own time, guided by faithfulness rather than urgency. There is peace in knowing that you are not forgotten in the still hours. The Lord will watch over your coming and going both now and forevermore. Forever includes this moment, this breath, this quiet night. Allow yourself to rest fully in this truth. God's faithfulness does not sleep. It remains with you through the night, steady and unwavering, carrying you gently into deeper rest as sleep comes naturally and without concern. As the quiet continues, let the words of Scripture settle gently within you, not as something to analyze or remember, but as something to rest in. God's word does not rush. It arrives softly, carrying peace rather than pressure. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Even in rest, this light remains calm and steady. There is a deep comfort in allowing Scripture to wash over the heart without effort. You do not need to hold every word clearly. Let them drift through you like a gentle melody. The unfolding of your words gives light. It gives understanding to the simple. Understanding here is not mental clarity, but quiet reassurance. As your breathing slows, imagine God's words settling into the deepest places within you. How sweet are your words to my taste, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Sweetness brings ease. It softens what feels tense and reassures what feels uncertain. If your thoughts begin to wander, allow Scripture to bring them back gently, without force. I have stored up your word in my heart. Storing does not mean effort. It means allowing truth to rest where it brings comfort and calm. The night is an ideal place for God's word to take root. In the quiet, it is not competing with noise or urgency. The word of God is living and active. Even now, it is working quietly, bringing peace where it is needed most. Let Scripture become a resting place rather than a task. My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from Him. Rest flows naturally when the heart leans into truth without striving. There is nothing you need to remember perfectly. God's word knows how to remain with you. He sends out His command to the earth. His word runs swiftly. It reaches where it needs to go, even as you sleep. As sleep draws nearer, allow God's word to remain like a gentle presence beside you. It does not fade when consciousness softens. It stays, steady and reassuring, surrounding your heart with peace as you drift quietly into rest. As your body settles more deeply into rest, allow the night to become a place of quiet restoration. Healing does not always announce itself with sensation or change. Often it begins softly beneath awareness, where God works gently and patiently. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Healing is not hurried. It unfolds with care. Your body has carried you through the day, responding to every demand placed upon it. Now it is safe to release effort. I will refresh the weary and satisfy the faint. Refreshment flows naturally when striving ends and rest is allowed to take its place. If there are places within you that feel tired, sore, or heavy, imagine God's peace resting there gently. No pressure, no force. The Lord blesses His people with peace. Peace itself becomes medicine, calming what has been strained and soothing what has been worn down. Healing also touches the unseen places, thoughts, emotions, memories. God is attentive to all of them. He restores my soul. Restoration does not require your understanding. It works quietly, like deep rest restoring strength while you sleep. As your breathing grows slow and even, feel tension leaving your body little by little. In returning and rest, you shall be saved. In quietness and trust shall be your strength. Strength here is gentle. It does not push. It renews. The night gives space for God's care to move freely. The Lord sustains him on his sickbed. In his illness, you restore him to full health. Whether healing is physical, emotional, or spiritual, God's sustaining presence remains constant. You do not need to monitor or manage this process. Healing continues without effort. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart. Even weakness becomes a place where God's care is active. As sleep draws closer, rest in this quiet assurance. God is working gently within you, restoring what has been depleted, soothing what has been strained. You are safe to sleep deeply, allowing healing rest does not always arrive with force or intensity. Often it comes quietly, like a deep inner steadiness that asks nothing from you. As you rest now, allow your heart to settle into that calm assurance. There is no need to prove your faith, no need to hold yourself upright. You are supported in ways you do not have to see or manage. The night welcomes you into a strength that feels gentle, unhurried, and secure. Let the effort of the day dissolve. Every expectation, every unfinished thought, every lingering concern can soften and loosen its grip. You are not required to solve or plan or anticipate. Confidence grows best in stillness, where the soul remembers it is not alone. Breathe slowly, and with each breath out, feel the quiet relief of not needing to carry everything by yourself. Peace settles when striving ends. This peace does not depend on circumstances lining up or questions being answered. It rests on trust, trust that holds steady even when the mind grows quiet. There is a calm strength surrounding you now, one that does not rush or demand attention. It simply remains steady and sure as your thoughts slow and your body relaxes. Your shoulders can soften. Your jaw can release. Your breath can find its natural rhythm. Nothing is slipping away as you rest. Nothing is being neglected. The care that watches over you does not weaken when you sleep. does not pause or grow distracted. Even as your awareness fades, that care remains fully present, gently attentive, and completely sufficient. Allow your thoughts to pass without following them. They can drift by like clouds across a wide night sky without weight or urgency. Beneath them, a deeper quiet is forming, a place where confidence lives without words. This confidence does not shout reassurance, it whispers peace. It reassures not by explanation, but by presence. There is strength in letting yourself be held. Strength in allowing rest to come without resistance. You do not lose control by resting. You simply release what was never meant to be carried alone. The night is safe enough for you to soften, safe enough for you to sleep without guarding yourself. As your body grows heavier, feel the gentle steadiness filling the spaces where tension once lived. This is a strength that does not strain or exhaust. It restores. It steadies the heart and quiets the mind. It remains even when you stop thinking about it, even when your consciousness drifts towards sleep. Nothing about tomorrow needs your attention now. Tomorrow will arrive with its own grace. For this moment, you are invited to rest in assurance, to trust without effort, to be at peace without explanation. You are not forgotten in the quiet. You are known, seen, and lovingly sustained. Let this calm confidence wrap around you like a soft covering. Let it slow your heartbeat and deepen your breath. There is no hurry. There is no danger in resting. You are safe to sleep, safe to let go, safe to sink into the stillness that carries you gently into the night. Remain here, breathing slowly, releasing fully. Strength does not leave when you rest. It surrounds you, holds you, and stays with you as you drift deeper into peaceful, untroubled sleep. There is a quiet comfort in knowing you do not have to hold yourself together. As the night deepens, allow yourself to sink into the sense of being gently held. Not tightly, not urgently, but with a steady tenderness that asks nothing from you. You are not suspended in uncertainty. You are cradled in care that does not waver or loosen as you rest. Let your body relax into this assurance. Imagine every place of tension being met with warmth and ease. Your shoulders soften, your chest feels lighter, your breathing slows naturally. You are not exposed or unguarded. You are sheltered, wrapped in a presence that surrounds you fully, leaving no space untouched by peace. There is no need to stay alert. You do not have to listen for danger or brace yourself for what might come. The watchfulness you have carried through the day can finally rest. The care that holds you through the night does not sleep or drift away. It remains attentive without effort, strong without strain, gentle without weakness. As your thoughts begin to quiet, let them settle into this safety. You do not have to understand how everything will work out. You only need to know that you are not alone, not now, not ever. The arms that hold you are steady enough to support your worries, your hopes, and your unspoken fears without being burdened by them. Feel the comfort of being close, of being known without explanation. There is nothing you must say or do to deserve this care. It is given freely, consistently, without condition. Even the parts of you that feel tired, uncertain, or fragile are welcomed and protected here. If memories or thoughts surface, you can let them rest too. They do not need to be pushed away or examined. Simply allow them to settle into the same gentle embrace. Everything you are, everything you carry, is safe to rest for now. The night becomes softer as you release control. Each breath draws you deeper into calm, deeper into trust. You are not falling into emptiness, you are resting into fullness. Into a presence that surrounds you from every side, above and beneath, before and behind. There is comfort in this closeness, a reassurance that even as your awareness fades, you are still cared for. Even as sleep takes you, you are still held. Nothing about you is forgotten in the quiet. Nothing slips through unseen. Let yourself sink further into this peace. Let the sense of being protected settle into your heart and quiet it completely. You do not have to stay awake to remain safe. You do not have to hold on to remain secure. You are already held. As the night carries you towards sleep, remain in this gentle assurance. Wrapped in calm, surrounded by care, supported without effort. Rest here, breathing slowly, trusting deeply, and allowing yourself to drift into sleep with the quiet confidence of one who is lovingly, completely safe. There is a quiet relief that comes when you no longer need to manage everything. As the night surrounds you, allow your hands to open, both in body and in spirit. You have been holding many things, plans, concerns, responsibilities, unanswered questions. For now, you can set them down. Nothing important is lost when you rest. What matters most is already being cared for. Let the weight you've been carrying ease gently away. You do not need to keep watch over every detail. You do not need to anticipate every outcome. The strength that sustains you does not require your constant effort. As you breathe out, imagine each concern loosening its grip, slipping quietly from your thoughts, and being carried where it no longer strains your heart. Control often feels like safety, but rest reveals a deeper security. You are not in danger when you stop trying to hold everything together. You are simply trusting that you were never meant to carry it all alone. The night invites you into this surrender, not as loss, but as relief, a soft unburdening that makes space for peace. Your body understands this release. Muscles soften, the tightness in your chest eases, your breath deepens without effort. Each exhale becomes an act of trust, a gentle letting go of what can wait until morning. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to rest without conditions. Thoughts may still appear, but you do not have to follow them. When they arise, let them pass gently, like leaves drifting on still water. You are not responsible for solving them now. This moment is for rest, for quiet, for laying down what has grown heavy. There is comfort in knowing that care does not depend on your control. Even when you stop striving, nothing falls apart. The world does not unravel because you choose to rest. Instead, peace finds room to settle more deeply within you. As you release your grip, notice the calm that follows. It may arrive slowly, like a soft wave, or all at once, like a sigh you didn't realize you were holding. Either way, allow it to come. This calm is not fragile. It does not require vigilance to remain. Let your heart rest in the assurance that you are supported beyond your own effort. The night holds you in quiet safety, and the care surrounding you remains steady and strong. You do not need to oversee it. You can simply trust and rest. With each breath, feel yourself sinking deeper into this ease. There is nothing you need to prepare for right now, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to prove. You are free to let go, free to be still, free to sleep. Remain here in this gentle surrender. Allow rest to take you fully, carrying you into sleep without resistance or worry. What you release tonight will be there when you wake, but you will meet it with renewed peace and strength. For now, let go completely and rest. There is a softness in being reminded that everything is held in care far greater than your own. As the night grows quiet, let reassurance settle gently into your thoughts. You do not need loud promises or firm explanations. Sometimes the deepest peace arrives as a quiet knowing, a calm certainty that nothing is slipping beyond reach. Breathe slowly and let that assurance wash over you. Even the things you worry about in silence are not unseen. Even the concerns you struggle to name are already known and gently tended. You are not responsible for holding the world together. You are invited to rest within a care that remains steady when you grow still. Let your mind relax its questions. You do not need answers right now. You do not need clarity before sleep. The night offers something simpler and deeper, a sense that all is being handled with wisdom and patience beyond your own. This assurance does not hurry. It does not press. It simply stays. As your body settles into rest, feel the calm spreading through you. Your breath slows, your heartbeat steadies. There is no urgency here, no demand to be alert. You are safe to soften, safe to let your guard down, safe to trust what you cannot see. If worries surface, greet them gently and let them go. They do not need to be resolved to be released. You can place them into the same care that surrounds you now. Nothing is too small or too heavy to be held. Nothing overwhelms the calm that watches over you. There is comfort in this gentle assurance. It wraps around your thoughts and quiets them. It eases the tension in your body and invites rest to come naturally. You are not being asked to believe harder or try more. You are simply being reminded that you are already cared for. Allow this reminder to settle deeply, beyond words, beyond thought. Let it move through you like a slow, steady rhythm. Even as your awareness begins to fade, this assurance remains. It does not depend on your attention. It does not weaken when you sleep. The night holds you in peace. You are not alone in the dark. You are accompanied by a presence that remains constant, attentive, and kind. Nothing you need to fear will come near you as you rest. Let this calm certainty guide you gently towards sleep. Release the need to stay awake or aware. Rest in the quiet confidence that all is well, all is cared for, and you are safe to sleep deeply, peacefully, and without concern. As the world grows still, and your eyes grow heavy, take comfort in knowing that care does not fade with the night. While your body rests and your thoughts begin to drift, there is a presence that remains fully awake, attentive, and constant. You are not left alone in the quiet hours. Even when you sleep, you are watched over with unwavering devotion. Let this truth ease your mind. You do not need to remain alert or aware to be protected. The vigilance you carry during the day can gently fall away. Nothing depends on your wakefulness right now. The night is not empty or unguarded. It is filled with watchful care that does not tire or turn aside. As your breathing slows, allow yourself to trust this unseen attentiveness. Every moment of the night is known. Every breath you take is noticed. There is no gap, no pause, no instant where you are forgotten. Even in the deepest sleep, you are held within a love that remains active and aware. Thoughts may come and go as you settle, but you do not need to follow them. You can rest knowing that nothing important will be missed while you sleep. Concerns about what might happen, what could go wrong, or what still needs attention can be laid down gently. The care surrounding you does not depend on your thoughts or efforts. Feel the reassurance of this constancy settling into your body. Your muscles relax more deeply. Your chest feels lighter. Your heart slows into a steady, peaceful rhythm. There is no urgency here, no need to stay partially awake. You are free to rest completely, knowing you are never truly unattended. Even in the darkest hours, there is watchfulness that does not dim. Even in silence, there is awareness that does not drift. This steady presence does not grow weary as the hours pass. It does not need rest or renewal. While you sleep, it remains strong, calm, and near. Let this assurance quiet every lingering fear. You are not vulnerable in your rest. You are not exposed when you close your eyes. You are sheltered within a care that surrounds you fully, above and below, before and behind. Nothing escapes this watchfulness. Nothing approaches unseen. As sleep draws closer, surrender fully to it. There is no reason to hover between waking and rest. You can sink deeply, safely, peacefully into sleep, knowing that even in your dreams you are kept. The night does not ask you to stay awake to remain safe. Remain in this calm certainty as you drift further into rest. You are watched over with love that does not sleep, guarded with care that does not falter, and held in peace that continues through every moment of the night. Rest now, untroubled and secure, and let sleep come gently, carrying you into quiet, protected stillness. There is an invitation in the quiet of the night to lay down what has grown heavy. You have carried much through the day, expectations, responsibilities, worries both spoken and unspoken. Now you are allowed to rest from them. You are not asked to carry every weight into the night. You can set them down gently and breathe freely again. As you settle into stillness, imagine each burden loosening its hold. The things that pressed on your mind can soften and drift away, not because they no longer matter, but because they do not need your attention right now. There is a care that is strong enough to hold them for you while you rest. Let your body respond to this release. Muscles that have been tight begin to relax. The heaviness in your chest lightens. Your breathing becomes slower, deeper, more natural. Each breath out becomes a quiet act of trust, a gentle laying down of what has weighed you down. You do not have to explain your weariness. You do not have to justify your need for rest. The night understands. It offers a place where effort ends and relief begins. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are human, and rest is part of how you are renewed. If worries return, do not resist them. Simply acknowledge them and allow them to pass. You can place them into the same care that surrounds you now. Nothing is too complicated or too small to be released. You are not responsible for solving everything before you sleep. Feel the calm that follows this letting go. It may come slowly, like a gentle wave, or all at once, like a deep sigh. However it arrives, welcome it. This calm is not fragile. It does not disappear if your mind wanders. It remains steady, inviting you deeper into rest. As the night deepens, let yourself sink further into this ease. There is no need to stay alert. Nothing urgent requires your attention. You are safe to rest fully, to sleep without guarding your thoughts or holding yourself tense. Allow this rest to reach every part of you, body, mind, and heart. Let the weight you have carried fade into the background. Let peace take its place. You are not alone in your weariness, and you are not left to carry it alone. Remain here, breathing slowly, releasing gently. The night holds space for your rest. Sleep can come now, unforced and natural, wrapping you in quiet relief and carrying you into deep, restoring peace. Even when the night feels deep and quiet, there is a gentle light that does not fade. It does not glare or overwhelm. It simply remains steady and reassuring. As you rest now, allow that light to settle into your awareness, not as something you must look for, but as something already present, softly illuminating the darkness around you. Uncertainty can feel heavier at night, when distractions fall away and thoughts grow louder. Yet even here, clarity is not absent. There is guidance that does not depend on full understanding, and peace that does not require every question to be answered. You are not lost in the dark. You are accompanied by a calm presence that knows the way, even when you cannot see far ahead. Let your eyes rest closed, and imagine this light gently surrounding you. It does not rush or flicker. It stays constant, offering comfort rather than demand. Where fear might try to settle, this light brings quiet reassurance. Where worry might linger, it brings calm and steadiness. Your body begins to relax more deeply as this assurance settles in. The tension that comes from uncertainty eases. Your breathing becomes smoother, slower, more natural. You do not need to strain to see what comes next. The next step does not require your attention right now. Rest is enough. Thoughts may wander, but they do not need to lead you anywhere. You can let them pass without judgment or concern. Beneath them, a deeper calm is forming, a sense of being guided even in stillness. This is not a light that demands effort. It gently reveals peace where anxiety once lingered. There is comfort in knowing that darkness is not empty. It is not a place of abandonment or fear. It is a place where gentle light becomes more noticeable, more meaningful. Even when circumstances feel unclear, this quiet illumination remains, offering reassurance that you are not alone and not without direction. As the night continues, allow yourself to rest within this calm glow. You do not need to stay awake to remain safe. You do not need to solve what lies ahead. The light that surrounds you now will still be there when morning comes. Let this sense of peace deepen. Let it quiet your heart and ease your mind. You are held in calm certainty, guided by a presence that does not fade with the night. Sleep can come gently now, carrying you into rest that is untroubled, steady, and filled with quiet assurance. There is a strength that does not rush or demand attention. It does not announce itself loudly or push you forward with force. It waits patiently beneath the surface, steady and calm, restoring you as you rest. As the night deepens, allow yourself to settle into this quiet strength, the kind that renews without effort and holds without strain. You do not need to be alert to be strong. You do not need to stay tense to remain steady. True strength grows in stillness, in moments when you allow your body and mind to rest fully. Let the day's challenges loosen their grip. They do not define you in this moment. Here, strength is gentle, slow, and deeply reassuring. Feel this calm resilience spreading through you. It moves softly through your body, easing tight muscles and slowing hurried thoughts. Your shoulders relax, your breathing deepens. There is no pressure to prepare for anything right now. The strength you need will be there when you wake. For now, restoration is enough. If memories of difficulty arise, you do not need to push them away. Let them pass through without resistance. They lose their weight when they are no longer fought. Beneath them, a steadiness remains, quiet, grounded, and unshaken. This steadiness does not depend on circumstances. It rests on something deeper and more constant. There is comfort in knowing that rest itself builds strength. Each slow breath renews you. Each moment of stillness repairs what has been worn thin. You are not falling behind by resting. You are being restored in ways you may not immediately notice, but that will gently reveal themselves in time. As sleep draws nearer, let your heart soften into this calm endurance. You are not fragile in your rest. You are being quietly strengthened, prepared without effort, supported without demand. The night is not a pause from growth. It is part of it. Allow yourself to sink deeper into this peaceful resilience. Nothing needs to be proven. Nothing needs to be achieved. You are safe to rest, safe to be still, safe to let quiet strength do its unseen work within you. Remain here, breathing slowly, resting fully. Let sleep come naturally, carrying you into deep restoration. When morning arrives, you will rise not from effort, but from rest, renewed, steady, and quietly strong. As the night grows softer, let gentle words move through your thoughts like a quiet melody, not something to focus on or analyze, but something to rest within. A rhythm that slows the mind, easing it away from effort and into calm. These words are not meant to awaken you, but to cradle you, like a familiar tune remembered from long ago. Each phrase settles lightly, without urgency. They arrive at an unhurried pace, giving your mind permission to slow down and your body permission to rest. There is no need to follow every word. You can let them wash over you, carrying reassurance into the deeper places of your heart where tension dissolves naturally. Your breathing begins to match this gentle rhythm. In and out, smooth and steady. Thoughts that once felt sharp begin to soften, losing their edges. The noise of the day fades further into the distance, replaced by a sense of quiet continuity, like waves repeating their gentle motion along a peaceful shore. There is comfort in repetition, in the steady return of calm ideas that remind you that you are safe, that you are cared for, that rest is allowed. These words do not ask anything of you. They do not demand attention or effort. They simply remain, offering peace through their presence. If your mind wanders, let it wander gently. There is no wrong direction here. Whether you listen or drift, the calm continues. The words still do their quiet work, soothing without insisting, comforting without interruption. Your body responds to this softness. Muscles release. Your forehead smooths. Your jaw relaxes. Even the smallest places of tension begin to ease as the rhythm carries you closer to sleep. You are not falling asleep abruptly. You are being guided there slowly, kindly. There is something deeply reassuring about this steady flow. It feels familiar, like being lulled into rest by a trusted voice. A sense of peace settles over you, layer by layer, until effort feels unnecessary and wakefulness feels distant. Let yourself sink into this gentle cadence. Let it become the background of your thoughts, the quiet hum beneath awareness. You do not need to stay awake to receive its comfort. Even as your consciousness fades, the calm remains. Rest here now. Let sleep arrive naturally, wrapped in softness and reassurance. The rhythm continues, steady and kind, carrying you fully into deep, peaceful sleep. As the night settles around you, allow a sense of safety to move gently through your thoughts. There is no need to brace yourself or remain alert. You are not exposed in this quiet hour. You are surrounded by a calm that holds steady, offering rest without fear and peace without effort. Let your breathing slow and deepen. With each breath out, release the instinct to stay guarded. The watchfulness that may have followed you through the day can soften now. Nothing is required of you in this moment. You are free to rest fully without anticipating harm or preparing for what might come. Your body responds to this reassurance. Muscles relax. The tightness in your chest eases. Your heart finds a slower, steadier rhythm. There is comfort in knowing that you do not need to protect yourself through the night. The care surrounding you remains strong and attentive, allowing you to sleep without concern. If fears arise, acknowledge them gently and let them pass. They do not need to be fought or analyzed. You can place them into the same calm presence that holds you now. Fear loses its power when it is no longer resisted, when it is met with quiet assurance instead. The darkness around you is not threatening. It is peaceful, spacious, and safe. It offers rest rather than danger, stillness rather than uncertainty. You are not alone in it. You are accompanied by a steady care that does not waver as the hours pass. As your awareness begins to soften, let yourself trust this safety completely. There is no reason to remain half awake. You do not need to check or listen or watch. Sleep can come freely without hesitation or worry. Allow this calm confidence to settle deeper into your heart. It wraps around you like a gentle covering, easing every remaining trace of fear. Nothing approaches unseen. Nothing disturbs the peace that surrounds you. Remain here in this quiet security. Let your mind grow still and your body grow heavy. You are safe to rest. You are safe to sleep. Let the night carry you gently into deep, untroubled rest. A steady calm begins to settle over your heart, not all at once, but gently, like a soft tide easing onto the shore. It does not rush or overwhelm. It simply arrives and stays. As you rest now, allow this calm to move inward, quieting the places that have been stirred by the day. Nothing needs to be resolved for peace to be present. It is already here, waiting for you to notice it. Let your breathing become slow and natural. With every breath out, feel the quiet spreading deeper, smoothing the inner noise that may still linger. The heart does not need to race or brace itself. It can rest in a steady rhythm, held in assurance that does not change with circumstances or thoughts. There is a sense of balance returning, as though everything within you is finding its proper place again. Worries lose their sharpness. Concerns grow distant. Even emotions that felt heavy begin to soften, not pushed away, but gently eased by calm that is patient and kind. This calm does not depend on silence around you or perfection within you. It settles even if thoughts drift, even if feelings rise and fall. It remains steady beneath it all, like a deep stillness that cannot be disturbed by surface movement. You are allowed to rest here exactly as you are. Your body responds naturally. Shoulders drop, muscles unwind. The spaces where tension once lived begin to feel open and light. There is no urgency in your chest, no tightness asking for attention. Everything is slowing into ease. As the night continues, let this calm sink further, moving from your thoughts into your heart, from your heart into your whole being. It becomes a quiet anchor, holding you steady as wakefulness fades. You do not need to focus on it or hold onto it. It remains even when your awareness drifts. There is comfort in this steadiness, a sense of being settled and secure. Nothing is pressing in on you. Nothing is demanding a response. You are free to rest without resistance, free to sleep without interruption. If a thought arises, let it pass gently through this calm without disturbing it. The calm stays. It is deeper than thought, broader than emotion. It surrounds you and fills you, bringing rest that feels natural and unforced. Remain here now, breathing softly, resting fully. Let this steady calm carry you gently towards sleep. You are held in peace, wrapped in quiet assurance, and safe to drift into deep, restoring rest. As the night deepens, there is a gentle invitation to rest without effort. You do not need to hold yourself together or maintain your awareness. Trust does not ask you to stay awake. It allows you to lie down fully, releasing the need to watch, plan, or anticipate. In this quiet moment, rest becomes an act of faith, simple and unforced. Let your body grow heavy against the place where you lie. Feel the support beneath you, steady and sure. You are not suspended or uncertain. You are held. Each breath out is a soft surrender, a quiet yes to rest. Nothing important is being neglected. Nothing requires your attention right now. There is comfort in knowing that care continues even when you stop thinking about it. You do not need to manage tomorrow before you sleep tonight. The things that wait for you will still be there, met with the same grace that has carried you this far. For now, you are free to stop striving. Thoughts may slow or wander, and that is okay. You do not need to guide them. Let them drift like clouds across a still sky, passing without weight. Beneath them, trust remains, steady and calm, holding you even as awareness fades. Your breathing becomes deeper, smoother, more natural. The tension in your body melts away as you release control. There is no fear in this letting go. You are not falling into emptiness. You are resting into care that is constant and secure. Sleep does not weaken you, it restores you. In this resting, trust works quietly, doing what effort cannot. Your heart finds peace in not needing to understand everything. Your mind relaxes into stillness, knowing it is safe to let go. As sleep draws closer, allow yourself to sink fully into it. There is no reason to hover between waking and rest. You are supported through every moment of the night. Nothing is lost when you sleep. Everything that truly matters is held. Remain here in this quiet surrender. Let rest come naturally, without resistance or worry. Trust carries you gently into deep, peaceful sleep, where effort ends and renewal begins. As the night stretches on, there is a deep sense of continuity in the peace surrounding you. Rest does not come in fragments or pauses. It flows gently, hour by hour, holding you steadily through the darkness. You do not need to wake or stir to maintain this calm. It remains with you, uninterrupted and sure. Let this assurance ease your mind completely. Sleep does not leave you vulnerable to disturbance or uncertainty. It carries you safely, like a quiet current moving beneath still water. Even if your dreams shift or your thoughts briefly stir, the peace beneath them remains unchanged. Your body sinks deeper into rest, muscles soften further, breathing becomes slow and effortless. There is no reason for alertness. The night does not demand your attention. You are free to remain still, wrapped in calm that does not waver as the hours pass. If awareness flickers, let it fade again without concern. There is nothing you need to check or manage. The peace holding you now does not depend on your awareness of it. It continues quietly, faithfully, until morning arrives. There is comfort in this steadiness. A knowing that rest will not be interrupted, that calm will not suddenly disappear. The night is gentle, unhurried and safe. You are carried through it without effort. As time passes unnoticed, your mind remains at ease. No worries rise to meet you. No fears interrupt your rest. Sleep flows smoothly, like a long, peaceful breath that does not end. Remain in this deep rest. Let the hours pass without awareness. Peace stays with you, guarding your rest, carrying you gently until morning light comes naturally. As the night stretches on, there is a deep sense of continuity in the peace surrounding you. Rest does not come in fragments or pauses. It flows gently, hour by hour, holding you steadily through the darkness. You do not need to wake or stir to maintain this calm. It remains with you, uninterrupted and sure. Let this assurance ease your mind completely. Sleep does not leave you vulnerable to disturbance or uncertainty. It carries you safely, like a quiet current moving beneath still water. Even if your dreams shift or your thoughts briefly stir, the peace beneath them remains unchanged. Your body sinks deeper into rest, muscles soften further, breathing becomes slow and effortless. There is no reason for alertness. The night does not demand your attention. You are free to remain still, wrapped in calm that does not waver as the hours pass. If awareness flickers, let it fade again without concern. There is nothing you need to check or manage. The peace holding you now does not depend on your awareness of it. It continues quietly, faithfully, until morning arrives. There is comfort in this steadiness. A knowing that rest will not be interrupted, that calm will not suddenly disappear. The night is gentle, unhurried, and safe. You are carried through it without effort. As time passes unnoticed, your mind remains at ease. No worries rise to meet you. No fears interrupt your rest. Sleep flows smoothly, like a long, peaceful breath that does not end. Remain in this deep rest. Let the hours pass without awareness. Peace stays with you, guarding your rest, carrying you gently until morning light comes naturally. There is a quiet completeness settling over you now, like a gentle stillness that needs nothing more. Everything has slowed into harmony. Your body rests easily, your mind drifts without effort, and your heart is calm and untroubled. You are no longer moving toward rest, you are already within it. Breathing feels soft and natural, rising and falling without thought. Each breath carries peace deeper, as if calm itself is becoming part of you. Nothing presses in, nothing pulls at your attention. The night holds you in perfect balance, neither heavy nor light, simply at ease. Thoughts fade into the background, losing their shape and urgency. There is no need to follow them, no need to respond. Awareness softens, like a dimming light that does not disappear, but becomes gentle and warm. You are safe to let go completely. The quiet around you feels full rather than empty. It wraps around you with reassurance, steady and unchanging. There is no interruption here, no disturbance waiting to arise. Rest flows smoothly, uninterrupted, like a calm sea without waves. Your body sinks deeper into comfort. Muscles are loose and relaxed. Your heartbeat is steady and slow. Everything within you knows it is safe to rest. Nothing is required of you, not effort, not vigilance, not awareness. There is peace in this stillness, deep and settled. It does not come from understanding or control. It simply is. A peace that remains even as consciousness drifts, even as sleep deepens. Let yourself disappear gently into this rest. Not lost, but held. Not fading, but settling. Sleep surrounds you completely now, quiet and protective, soft and enduring. Remain here without thought or concern. The night carries you fully. Peace stays with you, steady and complete, as you rest deeply, comfortably, and without interruption.